feel safe, and most importantly, we want me to feel safe. So we have strict policies in place. If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor and permitted to give a 19...
Finally drying out. It's milder highs.
Hey, how we doing?
Very good.
Awesome. Did she fill you in on everything
We're doing a game, apparently. I don't know what.
Yeah. So basically this is just like rapid fire questions.
Okay.
So Charity, vacation or staycation?
Vacation, easily.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Camping or glamping?
Glamping.
I couldn't understand why anybody was interested in this, and I finally decided that.
Everyone, welcome to this edition of The Take. I'm your host as always, Kenny Dix here. Glad you can join us here on The Take on this Thursday, March 16th, 2023. Yes, we're one day away to St. Patrick's Day, but we'll get to that a little bit later on the show. But join in the conversation using the hashtag Take Here on Connect and our additional social platforms as well. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Take Here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Welcome to another edition of The Take. It's been a busy week. We're in March, and you know what that means. March is almost going by fast, near almost April. We're in the mid-March right now. But hey, let's get to the big story. The big story this week is we wrap up award season with the Academy Awards, better known as the Oscars. This week, let's look back at what was going on in Hollywood's biggest night.
Want you to have fun, we want you to feel safe, and most importantly, we want me to feel safe. So we have strict policies in place. If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor and permitted to give a 19-minute long speech.
Hollywood's biggest night was indeed that Jamie Lee Curtis won Best Supporting Actress for her role in Everything at Once. But a lot of people were still, especially Black Twitter, were upset by Angela Bassett didn't win. She was the favorite to win. As you see right here, she looked disappointed, but you know, Jamie Lee Curtis won by her right, but everybody kept prompting Angela Bassett to win, but it wasn't the case. Well, even the stars of Creed 3, Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan, reassured Angela Bassett that her loss was only that a step up. Let's take a look.
Hey, Auntie, we love you.
Yep. They did that. They said everything's gonna be fine. Everything was fine. As you saw, a lot of winners and stuff. Brendan Fraser won. Even Jimmy Kimmel had to make fun of the Academy Awards with the situation earlier with Will Smith from last year's award with Chris Rock. You see them this year. that's still a lot of ruffles and that feathers. But hey, it is what it is. We'll see that. All right, we move on to celebrity news. In celebrity news this week, we found out that actress and teen idol Lindsay Lohan announced that she's pregnant. We want to congratulate Lindsay Lohan on her pregnancy. Lindsay Lohan, the star of Mean Girls, back in almost 20 years ago. Now 20 years later, she's going to become a mom. So congratulations to Lindsay Lohan on that journey. All right, on talk shows. Scarlett Johansson appeared on the Today Show, and Scarlett Johansson did the weather with Al Roker, and let's look at that exchange. And Scarlett Jo tried to be a meteorologist. Let's take a look.
That's hot.
Ooh, that's hot.
Oh gosh, look at this. Oh, it's finally drying out. It's milder high.
Boom.
What does that mean?
Doesn't mean that you get high and it's mine.
Oh, no comment. Milder high sounds like non-committal. I'm just going with that.
This has been fantastic.
I mean, these people got so much information.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson putting her meteorology skills to test. I guess she wants to be a weather girl. She was trying her attempt to. Scarlett, stick to acting, stick to melodramas, and let Al Roker do what he does best. But give you a little bit of A for effort. So hey, that was it. All right, on Sherry Shepherd, we know tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so they say drink as much as you can. Drink up beer, pint, vodka, gin, bourbon, whiskey, you name it. All the alcoholic drinks. But Sherry Shepherd got in the fun of things, and she played a little St. Patrick's Day game to get herself the right way heading to tomorrow. Let's take a look.
This is the Southie cocktail, the famous St. Patrick's Day cocktail. If you're having guests over to your house, you can serve these. We're going to take orange juice here.
Orange
and,
juice.
You can measure. Don't go crazy. But this is our blue liquor curacao.
Okay.
To kind of give a little color. And then the champagne.
Champagne. You put the champagne in there.
Yep. And you've got your little green concoction. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Exactly.
There we go.
Your topper, your finisher, right there.
Like that.
Our rainbow color. And then, you can take a little sip.
Yeah, you pregnant, but I'm not.
Now that we have our cocktails, this is the St. Patrick's Day game that everyone is playing. Basically, all you're trying to do is just slide it in. And let's see how many you can do.
Let me take a drink for good
Couple
luck.
sips. Something sips more. Perfect. Ooh, that's one.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, you got $20.
I got $20.
Let's see. Wow, 2 for 2. Maybe it's a 3 for 3. Unreal.
Oh, this is cool.
See, this doesn't happen. Like everyone was missing.
I
when
like
we
this.
rehearsed.
Well, maybe they should be drinking with it. What I got?
Well, you got.
We need to make this table longer.
you just got $100.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Sherry Shepherd getting herself together, drinking much bits and paints. I think Sherry Shepherd gonna be a little bit tipsy, if you know what I mean, coming up to St. Patrick's Day. Well, hell, she got the whole weekend, so she can get drunk from starting today. This is 4 days, starting today till Monday, and then she get that hangover on Tuesday. So hey, you know what I mean by that. All right, we'll be back with more Take. Don't go anywhere. This is the Take here on Connect TV. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Take. I'm your host as always, Kenny Diggs here. Glad you can join us here on the Take on this Thursday, March 16th, 2023. Yes, we're almost a day before St. Patrick's Day. So get yourself together and drink up. You know, they say the drinking game. All right. No political rundown this week. Nothing big enough in politics this week. Politics was kind of a little bit stale this week. So we're going to give it a little more extra time to the reality show Clip Down. On the reality show Clip Down, on The Bachelor, was a 2-night event where Zach went to meet charity families in Georgia. Let's take a look on that.
Where have y'all been? The Bahamas, London.
Estonia was pretty great.
Estonia. Oh yeah. Oh my God. How can I? Oh my God. How can I forget? How's everybody been? Where have y'all been? The Bahamas, London.
Estonia was pretty great.
Estonia. Oh yeah. Oh my God. How can I? Oh my God. How can I forget? Excuse me. We had our first date there.
Zach seems like a stand-up guy, but as a brother, I'm overprotective of my sister because she deserves the best. What about
Zach has been different than the guys you dated in the past?
He's confident in who he is as a person. He's incredibly emotionally intelligent.
Good. There's other women involved.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to go through heartbreak again? Because when it happened before, I didn't know if you're gonna be okay. And I don't like singing like that.
I know.
It looks like Charity's brother is overprotective. I know a thing or two becoming an overprotective brother. You want the best for your sister, and you don't want no one to hurt or hurt your sibling. The way if they're gonna one day they eventually get married or something like that. But you know how they go. Well, we know Zach also broke a promise this week that he wasn't gonna have no sex, but he eventually had sex with one of the women. So he's trying to be cool, and one of the women trying to be cool. I kind of know who it could be. These women on here are more easygoing and outgoing, so hey, I'll tell you that. Well, on the next night, on the two-night event, the Women Tell All special, the women felt Catherine, I'll tell you, was making her moves to Zach, and that was not it. Well, it was not over. As we'll take a look at what the women thought about Catherine. She did. Take a look.
Stirring up some feelings in Estonia when you stole Zach away right after he showed up to take Charity on a one-on-one date.
I really never thought that it was going to cause any feelings to be hurt, but I think what was not mature and wasn't handled appropriately was just how you spoke to me, how you spoke about my character.
And I will say it again. If me calling someone's actions classless fit the narrative, I mean, there it is.
No, not
classless.
It's one thing if you were fired up right after, sure, but it was the fact that you went on day after day, and for you to come at my character to the level that you did was just wrong.
But like I said, that's why I said if the shoe fits, slice that up. Because if you feel like me addressing your actions describe your character, be it.
Well, I said Catherine, you putting two and two together? I think you are. Catherine getting chastised by the women chastising her over her trying to take away Zach. Where Charity, he was intending to take Charity on a date. We told you last week on that date. And now Charity got kicked off by Zach. Well, when you look at it, the night was not over. And we talked about Charity throughout this whole show, this whole segment. Well, Jesse Palmer informed Charity that this was going to happen for her.
Hey, how we doing?
Very good.
Awesome. Did she fill you in on everything
We're doing a game, apparently. I don't know what.
Yeah. So basically this is just rapid fire questions.
Okay.
So Charity, vacation or staycation?
Vacation, easily.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Camping or glamping?
Glamping.
Bachelor in Paradise or The Bachelorette?
Goodness gracious. Let's say Bachelorette.
Are you good with that?
Yeah? What? Is that a wrong answer? Oh my god.
Because Charity,
No.
I want you to be our next Bachelorette.
Is this for real? No way. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Insane. It blows my mind that I could meet my person and...
Yes, Charity is now the new Bachelorette. Charity making history once again. I guess she's going to be the second or third black woman to be the Bachelorette. So Charity will find love again. Well, it'll be a spinoff of her going to be the Bachelorette. So congratulations to Charity, and hopes that she'll find love and find her a husband. So you know that'd be. Also too, on Bravo, Escape in SWV's reality show, Latasha and Candy, they went to have their exchange about Latasha back in the day was supposed to do a solo deal. Candy felt like she couldn't do a solo deal, that they had to do a group effort. Latasha was going to do a third album, but it just didn't come to fruition. Now we hear all this stuff about a third album. She with the solo deal. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look for yourself.
When it comes to Candy and I, we had issues with me singing.
Always bump heads with
I'm saying, but why? Because you would get angry, Candy, when I would have to sing a lot of songs, and you made that very clear. And although she never wants to say that, everybody knows that's to be true.
You guys have been stuck in a time warp that's, not healthy.
She was a young one.
All right. Even Candy appeared on her YouTube show to clarify between her and Latavia on she had receipts. Let's take a look.
By her and other people that I was so jealous and I made it so hard for her. That's the reason why she had to go solo. And said that I was so jealous of her singing lead. So can we please, I really wanted to make a big picture chart, a picture of our playlist, our song list on the first 2 albums so we can run down this. But I'm going to say it to you. Maybe you can post it up. Okay. Humming Coming At You was our first album. Humming Coming At You was intro. Just Kicking It, as you know, was our first single. I'm singing lead on. Pumping, it's long song 3. I'm singing lead on. Let Me Know, I sing lead on that. Yeah, I'm singing lead on this one too. Yeah, I think multiple of us have a part on there, but I do have a lead verse on there. Is My Living in Vain, that was all of us. Love on My Mind, oh, that's the one song that I don't have a lead verse on that album. So that's Tamika and Tasha. Tonight, all of us have a lead. So that's our first album.
So did you guys always have beef?
No, she and I have always bumped heads, to be clear. Yeah, like there was always issue. I will get into that more if we ever do a movie. I can give y'all some real tea. But I'm keeping it to the music at this point because this is something that they keep saying. So that was the first album. I have a lead verse on every song in that first album except for Love on My Mind, to be clear.
One thing about Candy be bringing those receipts. I think with Candy, sometimes you got to not say stuff because Candy will remember. Candy kind of like this. She writes it down. She doesn't forget. I'll tell you that about Candy right now. So, Latavia, even Natasha had to get herself together with her own sister. Now, that's a whole different story right there. So, hey, here what it is. All right. Finally, the viral video of the week. This 100-year-old woman, fitness instructor, shares her workout advice. Take a look.
I do what I'm comfortable doing, what everybody should do. I wouldn't begin to try, to set a format for anybody else. I couldn't understand why anybody was even interested in this. And I finally decided that all over the world, people are looking for something to make them smile. So the news is also bad. So if they can see somebody as old as I am doing exercise and enjoying it, maybe that would give them a smile.
Wow, and 102 years old, and she's still working out. Kudos to her. She's still trying to keep the dream alive, keep everything alive and going. Hey, as they say, when you work out, you get better in shape. So, hey, good for her. All right, y'all. Thank you all for watching this edition of The Tape. I've been your host, Kenny Dick, saying stay safe, drink, but stay safe. We'll get to you next time on another edition of The Tape. So, see you again.